Hey everybody, it's Manda. I have been trying to make one of these videos for the past 2 weeks, and life has been conspiring against me to do this. And today, it was conspiring against me again today, because last night my AC went out. And it's 100 degrees today, or at least predicted to be 100 degrees. So I got 0 sleep last night. I maybe got an hour altogether because it was 80 degrees in this place. So yeah, the maintenance guy just left. The AC is on. It's chugging away. It's cooling. It's bringing it down. It was 83 degrees when he left. It is now at 78 and coming down a little bit more. So yeah, basically, that said, this is going to be a budget by paycheck video. I am budgeting for my third paycheck of July. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So basically, I have already written in like the categories that I'm going to do for this week. And so I estimated that I was going to get $660 for my paycheck, and I got that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down in the actual column. I have a little cheat sheet with all my breakdown here, so I won't take forever in this video. I'm going to transfer $350, to my bill pay account for rent. I am budgeting $100 for food. I am budgeting $50 for pocket money. I am budgeting $15 for toiletries. That includes like toilet paper. Well, this week it's pretty much just toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah, it's like toilet paper, paper towels. If I need to get a more hand soap, that kind of stuff. My cell phone bill is supposed to be budgeting $45. Now, you'll notice these are all like whole numbers. That's because I round up to the nearest dollar. And so that gives me a little bit of a buffer in my account as well. And then vet, this would also be, this month it's vet because my dog has to go to the vet to get his, shots and stuff. Usually this would be for my pet sinking fund, but I know the vet appointment is on the 19th, and I know we're going to use that. I'm budgeting $100 because that's the sinking fund amount that I always budget for the dog every month. So instead of transferring it to the sinking fund and then going and spending it, I'm just leaving it out for the vet. Also, because this is the semi-annual, I want to say it's $75, give or take. So I should have $25 left over. And if I have that $25, that will go into the pet sinking fund. If the $100 doesn't cover it, I will pull money from the pet sinking fund that I have. So if it turns out to be $110, I'll pull the $10 from that, if that makes sense. All right, so that all comes down to, and I'm sorry this is angled. I think it was Aurelia Lana who pointed out she has an astigmatism, and she apparently, people and I have astigmatism in both eyes. Even though they're corrected with my contacts, we all tend to, at least supposedly, we turn our pages for for whatever reason. I always thought it was a comfort thing because it's very difficult to write like this and record because you're all like, "Meh." At this angle, it's more comfortable, right? I thought that's what it was, but apparently it might also be an astigmatism thing. I just remember, sitting in those tiny school desks trying to write with your book, your textbook, and then you have your notebook on top of it and you're trying to write. So, sorry that it's angled. All right, so that's gonna turn out to be $660. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to go and pull out of the bank food, pocket money, and toiletries, cash out of the bank, out of the ATM. The rest of this, the rent, my cell phone, and the vet will stay in my account, and I'll just use debit card. Or since this is transferring over to the bills account, this is also transferring over to the bills account. So I'm not. I don't like to pull excessive amounts of cash out of my account for one, safety reasons, and also just not having to deal with all that stuff, So what I'm going to go ahead and do is for rent, I'm going to go ahead, after this video, I'm going to go ahead and transfer this money over into the accounts where they belong. So even if I only spend $75 at the vet, that $100 is allocated for the dog. That's the $100 for the month. So it's going to be spent on the dog at some point. So it's just going to go into that sinking fund, if that makes sense. All right. And as I spend this amount, I'm going to go pull this money out of the bank. And at the end of the week, when I spend that, I will put how much is here, and we'll have the plus or minus, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do my paychecks. Basically, it's pretty simple, and I will say, if you guys are on a debt-free journey, I am debt-free. If you guys are on a debt-free journey, the pain and suffering and sacrifice to get debt-free is completely worth it. And especially also having that 3 to 6 month emergency fund that is, that's really great. Because when COVID hit, I was luckily I had a job where I can work from home, right? But also that emergency fund, it's only 6 months right now, and we've gone, a year and a half now, pretty much, in quarantine. We're just now starting to get back to normal. Yeah, you can imagine, I felt very secure when COVID hit in my finances and everything. So I'm going to try to do this every week, and so if you guys have suggestions or whatever on videos or whatever for budgeting, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.